my love. Something really, really beautiful is happening inside of you, but it also feels equally uncomfortable because it feels like you're being cracked open at this time. And I don't know, there's something about this energy where it's really forcing you to look at your life experiences right now, who you are, who you've been, what you've been through, and where you want to be. So I feel like what you're going through, it feels beautiful because it feels so transformative. It feels like something inside of you is waking up and seeing life from a lens that you never quite saw it before. But simultaneously, because you're seeing life through these new glasses, it's like once you put the glasses on, you can't take them off. And this can cause a lot of confusion. It can cause a lot of upheaval, tower moments, chaos even, because it's like, now I'm getting somebody that knows change is the only option at this point. And it's like this itch. I feel like you might have this itch right now for something different, for a different experience. I'm getting somebody that's like itching for adventure also. Things might be feeling like at a halt, I'm hearing, or a little bit stagnant in your life. I'm getting someone that's like, if I keep reliving the same day over and over and over again, it's not going to be good. And I feel like you're starting to really become aware of how much you've been keeping yourself comfortable, which again is a beautiful awareness, but at the same time, it's a real crappy one because you're like, damn, I know that in order for me to experience something new and invite like a new era, a new season into my life, I have to be willing to step outside of this comfort zone that I've built my entire foundation upon. There's something about the life that you're living right now where it's like, this is probably the most stability you've ever experienced in your life thus far. But I'm hearing right now that this was always meant to be temporary. The life that you're existing in right now was always meant to provide as some sort of stepping stool for the next season, which is your truly aligned path, your truly aligned life. You were always meant to, it's almost like the universe placed you in like a beautiful little healing cocoon space, a cocoon energy, and provided you with the right relationships, the right environments, even though they may not feel right, but it provided you with some sort of environment that was conducive to your safety, if that makes sense. So it put you and placed you in a specific timeline where you were meant to find yourself. You were meant to go through this cracking open. You were meant to build up a firm foundation within yourself and who you truly feel that you are. You know, you were meant to find yourself in this temporary, like, I don't know why I'm hearing holding cell. It's a little dramatic, but you know, that's what I heard. So it might feel like you're in a bit of a holding cell. Like you could feel really trapped in the life that you're living right now, or not. I don't know. It doesn't feel like negative, but it just feels like you can feel internally that your potential is far greater than what you're able to experience in the life that you're living right now. Does that make sense? So it's almost like this discomfort because it's like you're growing too big for the box that you're still placed in at this time. You're growing too big. Your wings are expanding. And like you're starting to see yourself through a different lens. You're starting to realize, I am genuinely capable of achieving anything in this life that I really want to. Like, I feel like you're really waking up to your power at this time. You're waking up to your potential. You're unlocking more pieces of yourself that, you know, that want to dream, that want to experience deeper experiences, that want to feel deeper things, that want to experience, you know, vulnerability and the risk that comes with the fall. Okay. And I've been channeling this, the fall, not like the season, but like I made a playlist called The Fall a while ago too, but it's like the fall, like falling, you know? And this is what it feels like you're in a season of. You're in a season of falling, and this could be falling in anything, falling in love, falling, willing to take a leap of faith, you know? And when I think about the energy of the fall, it's like, it's so beautiful, but it's equally as terrifying. And it asks so much of you because it demands authenticity. And I feel like there's a piece of you right now that it's like anything that is feeling inauthentic in your life is starting to become like repulsive, is what I just heard. It's starting to become like you can't take it anymore. It feels like you could try and like attempt at doing things that you were doing in the past, right? I'm seeing somebody that's almost existing between two worlds, where it's like you still got one foot in, you know, your life that you've built this foundation around, but you're still reaching out into the new life. And it's this dance, and it feels like sometimes when you do go back into things that felt comfortable, into, you know, certain friendship dynamics or doing things that once felt aligned with you, it's like it just doesn't hit the same as what I'm hearing anymore. So it's like that's where you're having this massive wake-up call, where you're realizing you can't hold up the same facade that you were able to hold up in the past so easily. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like, because I feel like a part of you, I don't want to say a part of you was always faking it, but that's what I just heard. A part of you was always trying to exist in your reality, in the spaces that you were existing in the friendships, the relationships, the habits, the whatever. You were always trying to, but I feel like a piece of you always still felt isolated within that. You still felt like nobody really saw you. You never really gave anyone full access to you. So a part of it still felt like it was a bit of a mask, you know? And it's like, but you were still able to pull it off. You were still able to do it, to show up in that life. But a piece of you now is like screaming at this inauthenticity. Inauthenticity. Why does that sound so weird? You know what I mean though? A piece of you is like screaming like, hey, we can't do this anymore. It doesn't feel good anymore. It doesn't. I feel like your entire, like, everything about you is changing right now. The ways that you once had fun. Brian, what is going on right now? The ways that you once had fun, it might not resonate with you the same anymore, you know? The ways that you like shared yourself in the past, maybe you're seeking deeper vulnerability, deeper intimacy. Maybe you're starting to cringe at things that feel egotistical or materialistic or surface level, you know? It's like, I feel like there's pieces of you right now that are just craving deeperness. My goodness, don't mind my brain today, you guys, but it's like there's pieces of you that are craving just, I don't know, life on a deeper level. And adventure, I keep getting pulled back to adventure. I feel like you have this itch right now where you're like, I need to explore. There's such a big world out there and I need to see it. I need to feel it. I need to taste it. I need to see what I'm capable of. It's like, I'm just getting somebody that is like, you're ready at this point to bust out of this cocoon. Okay. And I know it's beautiful, the life that you've been living in. Because like I was saying in the beginning, it did provide you this cocoon space. It provides you this chrysalis. It provided you with like such a beautiful energy for you to be able to do the work of meeting yourself and unraveling all of these pieces of yourself in a safe environment. Whether you felt that it was safe or not, it was safe enough for you to find yourself within it. Okay. And now it's getting to that point where it's like, I feel like you're really appreciating everything more. Like, I feel like I'm just seeing somebody that's really reflecting on their life and on how everything has worked out, on the relationships you had to go through, on your living situation, your family dynamics. But instead of looking at it from a space of like feeling stuck or feeling trapped, I'm seeing someone's mindset completely shift to a space of pure gratitude and appreciation, and understanding that everything on your journey had to unfold exactly as it unfolded in order for you to end up at this point now, which feels like a threshold. It feels like a turning point. It feels like a pivotal moment in your journey where you're faced with the question of, but what now? What now? Because I don't want to keep doing the same thing. I don't want to keep living the same life. It's like this curiosity that's getting louder and louder and louder inside of you. And it's like, it's calling to you. And I just want you to know right now, if something is pulling at your heart, there's a reason for it. And I know, like, when I think about the fall, like the fear that comes with falling, it's fucking terrifying. You know, if I'm being fully honest, to fall into anything is a risk, or it feels like a risk. It feels so vulnerable and so terrifying and so unknown. But I'm getting this energy of like, you don't even realize how divinely protected you are. You specifically, who I'm speaking to right now, you have no idea how much like energetic support you have around you. And I feel like, I don't know, you could be really feeling this energy a lot lately. Like, it feels like terrifying to know that you are going to step into a new life. It feels absolutely terrifying, but at the same time, it's like this underlying like trust in it, this underlying faith that you have, that it's just, something is telling you right now that like you're safe to fall. Something is telling you that you're safe to fall, and I feel like that voice is starting to overpower the fear. You know what I mean? And that's why it could feel almost annoying. I'm just seeing someone that's like waking up to this new life, or to new realizations of what they want and who they are and, you know, what they're capable of. And somebody be like annoyed. Somebody be like, oh man, I wish I could have just stayed asleep. Life was so easy when I was just ignorant and like living ignorantly and blissfully, you know, within that ignorance, like not really thinking too deep on this stuff, not really caring too much about this stuff, on what you are somebody, I feel like you've always known you were capable of great things, but again, it feels like you were okay with living in a certain way. You had a life that you were building for yourself that was like good enough. But now you've woken up, you're being cracked open to your potential, and now it's almost like an annoyance, because you're like, if I were to do anything less than what I know I'm capable of achieving and creating and, you know, existing in this life, it would absolutely destroy me. Like, it's like, you know, it would be your biggest regret in this life to not give yourself a chance to fully go after the life that you're starting to open your eyes to, the life that you're starting to feel called to, you know. And it's gonna be terrifying. It's going to be terrifying. I'm not about to sit on here and preach that like you should be so excited and you shouldn't be feeling like sad or anything, because no, I think it's such a blessing that you get to experience all of the emotions that you're experiencing right now. And it might not feel like it in the moment when you're grieving the life of everything that you once knew and the foundation of everything that you once were and the only real stability that you've built within yourself. But I'm hearing you are externalizing that stability, when really the stability that you've been building within yourself and your life up until this point, it's been an internal stability that you've had to build. It's not the external. So things might fall away in your life right now. Things might crumble and crash down and decay, but that was never the foundation that you were meant to rest upon. That was never the foundation that you were meant to settle in. Do you get what I'm saying? That was always meant to be this like breeding ground for you to find yourself. The true foundation that you've been building is the one within yourself, the one of you, and how you see that you're more capable, of you learning how to trust yourself and trust the decisions that you make for yourself. And I almost feel like now you're at a point where it's like, not that you're being tested, but the decisions you're making for yourself right now are a testament to how much you really do trust yourself, even if you're making decisions where you're like, I don't freaking know how this is gonna unfold. I don't know what's gonna happen if I walk away from this person, or if I, you know, book that flight, if I leave this hometown, or, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen. But the point is that you trust yourself enough to know that whatever the frig happens, you will be more than okay. You'll be more than okay, because you have you. And it's like this entire time you've been building this beautiful relationship between you and your inner child. And I'm hearing right now, like, you will never put your inner child in a position ever again to feel unsafe, to feel trapped, to feel isolated, to feel overlooked. You will never do that to yourself ever again. You've healed from that. You've overcome that. Yeah. You've worked through that. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, what you decide to do moving forward, everything that you decide to do, whether you're afraid of doing it or not, you're gonna do it from a space of knowing that you always got you. You always got you. So if you know that you always got you, Like, now's the time to take the risk. Now's the time to make that leap. Now's the time to decide that you want more for yourself, because you know that you always got yourself. You know that you'll always protect yourself no matter what. So why not? You know, now seems like the perfect time. Now that you have this foundation built within yourself, imagine you trying to take a crazy leap of faith back then when you didn't have this like foundation of worthiness within yourself or trust within yourself to protect yourself, to make the right decisions. That could have led to chaos or whatever. But it's like, you've been preparing for this moment. You've been being built for this moment right here, where you've built this strong, unshakable anchor within yourself. Now is the perfect time to go out there, to put yourself out there, you know? And this is a message I need to hear myself also, because y'all know I'm a little hermit. I love to be in my house. For me to leave my house, I have to get dragged out of the house, if I'm being honest, and I'm working on it. Unless it's like me by myself going on walks. But like, for me to hang out with people and whatever, it takes a lot. And even this weekend, I went to a concert, and I said no the first time I got asked by my friends to go to this concert. I was like, no, I don't really want to be in crowds right now. Like, I don't know. I'm just loving my hermit energy. But then I got asked again last minute, and I was like, you know what? Let me force myself to get out of this house. And it was such a beautiful experience, but still I had this silent voice inside of me saying, like, as much as I can appreciate this experience and, you know, being here and whatever, I want different. I want adventure. You know, I want fun in a different way. Like, I'm craving something different. So that might be a message for somebody in there. But I feel like there's this vibe right now of the hermits leaving the house and needing to leave the house and needing to not be so alone. Because listen, one thing I know about your energy is you are such a precious being. Confirmation burp, okay? Excuse me. You are such a precious being that, like, your energy is not meant to be withheld from the world. It's not. It's an energy that's meant to be experienced. And I know that you know this, because everybody that you come into contact with, like, I feel like you get told this often, or like, I don't know, you can just feel that people appreciate you. You bring a certain healing energy to people, to their lives. You bring something special to everyone that you encounter. You leave people with a gift every time anyone comes across your energy. That's meant to be shared, you know? But in a way that still, you will never have to sacrifice your solitude and your desire to be alone. But I do feel like at this time in your life, you are mustering up the strength right now to bust out of that cocoon, to trust yourself enough to know that the chrysalis has served its purpose. And you're safe now to spread your wings and fly, you know? This is the energy that you're stepping into. And again, like, this is all beautiful and it sounds so beautiful, but the reality of it is not that pretty, you know? It comes with having to grieve the life that you once lived, having to grieve the people that you might be losing along the way. And I don't know, it's like, I'm seeing someone go from like everything that they've ever known to everything being completely different. That's a big change, and that's going to invoke every single emotion that you could possibly encounter in this life. But in my opinion, I think that is a privilege of being human and having a human experience, is being able to bask in all of the emotions that we get to experience. And, you know, not running away from any of them, but looking to them with the gratitude and appreciation, and understanding that, like, this too shall pass, that you'll never be stuck in an emotion, that what goes up must come down, and what is down must go up at some point. Everything is fleeting, everything is ebbing and flowing, and I think that there's beauty in that non-permanence in life. You know what I mean? It seems scary because I feel like naturally as humans we get attached to things, but when you can realize that everything is meant to flow and not be attached to, but just meant to be experienced fully, I don't know, there's something about that where it's like, it's beautiful. Like when I'm sad these days, I'm so sad in that moment. It's so dramatic. I'll be crying, I'm sad, I'm like, this is it for me. But then there's like this underlying like appreciation for my tears and for my pain, because I'm like, wow, the fact that I get to feel this right now, like that's fucking cool. I don't know, that's just so cool to me. Like, it's just a blessing, you know? And I think once you can get to that point where gratitude and appreciation is just your underlying tone for everything, no matter what you're experiencing, it makes your life so much more, I don't know why I heard tolerable. Y'all are dramatic, oh my goodness. But it makes your life so much more enjoyable, truly, because yeah, life is always shifting and changing, and it's just how you handle yourself throughout it. And I just want to say, I'm so proud of you, because the fact that I'm even giving this message right now, my goodness, this is just a huge, huge testament to exactly who you are and exactly where you are on this journey. And just, I'm so fucking proud of you, bro. And I'm sorry for swearing, but I am proud of you, like with everything inside of me, because you're really, like, you're doing the things that most people will avoid doing for their entire lives. You know, this is the work. This is, and you know what? What's crazy is sometimes when you wake up to seeing the world through these perspectives, ultimately you have a choice. Everybody has free will. Nobody has to be like, okay, now that I see this world this way, I have to commit to this path. I have to blah, blah, blah. No, I've encountered people that have been introduced to this life, but they choose not to follow in this lifestyle. And again, this is no judgment. There's not one correct way of doing life. Everyone is exactly where they're supposed to be. But what I'm saying is, you have the choice, you have free will, but I feel like you're choosing to commit to yourself and be dedicated to yourself. And like, I don't know, there's something about this path that is pulling you in, I feel, and you're feeling a little magnetized to it. The more and more you lean into it, the deeper you get amidst all the pain. And yeah, that's just a beautiful thing, because confirmation burp, because pain, the sadness, the grief, the darkness that comes with walking in alignment with source energy, creation, God, whatever you want to call it, it's intense, you know? It's not for the weak. It's a challenge. But yeah, I just want to say that's a huge testimony to who you are as a person, that you're choosing to embark on this journey no matter what experiences come with it, you know? That was such a beautiful message. I'm so pooped, you guys. After this concert and stuff, I'm like, this is why I don't leave my house though, because I need like 3 to 5 business days to recover. But, you know, baby steps. Yeah. But yeah, I have the same itch for adventure right now. Like, oh my gosh, I need a trip yesterday now. And like, I'm trying to be patient because I don't rush things in my life, but every day I'm itching and itching and itching. But I feel like, I don't know, I know it's gonna flow in when it's supposed to. But yeah, I'm ready for some adventure, like quick times, but just trust in the journey. But yeah, that's my little update. Anyways, I love you guys so much. I'm gonna go for a walk today and get some coffee. And yeah, I love you guys with my whole heart, my whole being. I hope you hug yourself real tight for me today.